It is a warm welcome to you viewers. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Crime Watch, a program brought to you by the Zimbabwe Republic Police to strengthen police-public partnerships. My name is Onesisa Sivanda. It's good to have you along. The Zimbabwe Republic Police takes note that the forthcoming Unity Day, Christmas and New Year holidays are characterized by an increase in human and vehicular traffic movements as the public undertakes various economic and social activities in a festive mood.
This period attracts a lot of attention as fatal and serious road accidents are recorded on the country's roads. Criminal acts are likely to increase as evidenced by recorded cases of armed robbery, murder, rape, drug abuse, stock theft, and unlawful entry and theft. The Zimbabwe Republic Police will therefore deploy adequately to ensure police officers are visible so that peace prevails in communities, on the roads, public gatherings, and any other place where the public has access. Stern action will be taken against pirate taxis, mushika-shika operators, and motorists who drive recklessly with no regards for the rights of other road users. I have directed officers commanding police provinces to ensure that sufficient visibility is maintained in communities and on the country's major roads. Police officers will also account for criminal elements who commit armed robberies, murder, rape, stock theft, and those who engage in illicit drug activities which are affecting the youth and the elderly. May I implore the public not to keep large sums of money at home or business premises as this attracts criminals. Suspicious criminal movements should be quickly reported to the police for swift action to be taken. Companies should ensure that their security is built up with those entities conducting cash in transit activities urged to work closely with the Zimbabwe Republic Police to curb armed robbery cases. Parents and guardians should monitor the activities undertaken by children this holiday to curb cases of child sexual abuse, drowning, and drug abuse. Police officers will conduct crime and road safety campaigns in partnership with other stakeholders who include the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe, the Vehicle Examination Department, and the Zimbabwe National Road Authority. The public is also urged to shun and report corrupt activities to any nearest police station. They should cooperate with the police officers deployed on patrols, roadblocks, and other duties to ensure that law and order is maintained during the holidays. All unroadworthy, plateless vehicles will be impounded by the police. Drivers should not speed or overload vehicles with passengers or goods. The mixing of goods and passengers will not be tolerated by the police during this holiday, as this contributes to road traffic accidents. The Zimbabwe Public Police will arrest all touts and unruly elements causing chaos at bus termini and ramps. May I implore the traveling public to report anyone who harasses them while trying to board public service vehicles en route to various destinations. At Bike Bridge border post, the Zimbabwe Public Police has arrested 863 touts, popularly known as the Cobras, from the 1st October 2022 to date. They have since appeared in court. The operators must employ drivers who are above the age of 25 years as stipulated by the law and observe speed limits at all times. The Zimbabwe Public Police will be conducting an operation dubbed Let's Join Hands in Preventing Crime and Road Carnage, which runs from the 15th of December 2022 to 15 January 2023 to ensure that all criminal activities in communities and reckless driving conduct on the roads are decisively dealt with. The Zimbabwe Public Police wishes to express gratitude to the generality of Zimbabweans who are law-abiding and urge them to continue observing the law and working with the police to fight crime. May I take this opportunity to wish all Zimbabweans and the visitors a merry, accident and crime-free Christmas and a prosperous New Year 2023.
Meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner Operations ZRP Mashonaland West Province, Assistant Commissioner Banga Jena, has applauded the Crime Liaison Committee and the Business Against Crime Forum of Zimbabwe for partnering the police in the fight against crime.
Your efforts do not go unnoticed. As commanders, we do appreciate, value, and we are grateful of your efforts. We are also aware of the risks associated with the activities in combating border crimes like entry by evasion, smuggling, and policing within the game park, which is home to the big five animals. Policing has always been dynamic. Contemporary policing entails policing by popular participation, generally styled community policing. In this area, where resources are limited, I would like to applaud the services and participation of Crime Liaison Committee, CLC, Business Against Crime Forum of Zimbabwe, Workforce, Business Against Stock Theft, BUST, Neighborhood Watch Committee, Police Constabulary, in particular individuals, corporates, organizations, sections, and entities are also equally applauded.
On behalf of business community and on behalf of stakeholders, we do really appreciate the service delivery. I say thumbs up to our police officers for everything. As you are aware that Kariba is a resort town and we want zero tolerance as far as crime is concerned. At the same time, on behalf of Workforce, we are going to keep on mobilizing resources so that we give support to our Kariba police so that we keep our town safe.
The Community Liaison Committee, Kariba District, rewarded police officers who excelled during the year 2022. Moving on. In our previous episode, we aired a story whereby there was an armed robbery case which occurred at Rock Dog service station in Kwekwe. The ZRP confirms that the suspect, Matthias Mushure, aged 43, has been arrested in connection to this robbery case. On the 1st of December 2022, detectives from CID Hillside, Bulawayo, received information that the suspect was involved in the robbery case and was hiding at a house in New Lopengula, Bulawayo. The detectives acted on the tip-off and arrested the suspect at George Mlilo Car Park, New Lopengula, on the 2nd of December 2022. The arrest led to the recovery of 1,937,000 United States dollars, which had been left at the suspect's niece, Mercy Muisa's home, for safekeeping. The detectives went on to recover a Toyota Ranex vehicle, registration number AEI 6671, which was bought by the suspect using the proceeds of the crime. The suspect revealed that he had received 7,500 United States dollars cash as part of his share for the robbery loot. Investigations have also revealed that the suspects had received inside details on the way money was kept at the service station and the general setup from one of the suspect's girlfriend, identified as Sharon. The police is appealing for information which may lead to the arrest of other suspects only identified as Sheki, Dingilizwe Mloi, Terence Ngwenya, Mtonga, Ngolile, Mangwiro, and Mtunzi. Meanwhile, the Zimbabwe Public Police is appealing for information which may lead to the arrest of Judge Evans Zinzombe, aged 36, who is being sought in connection with a case of murder which occurred on 7 December 2022 at a house in Country Park, Bulawayo. The suspect allegedly sneaked in the room where his wife, Philomena Mabika, aged 32, Daughter, aged 12, and son, aged 7, were sleeping before strangling her to death with his hands. The suspect and his wife were reportedly having marital disputes which forced them to sleep in separate rooms. After the caller's murder, the suspect allegedly went on to sexually abuse the body in full view of his children. The children spent the whole night with the body before a police report was made in the morning. The Zimbabwe Republic Police warns the public against resorting to violence in resolving domestic disputes. The police will ensure that the law takes its course on suspects involved in violent crimes such as murder and armed robbery. Anyone with information should contact the National Complaints Desk on 0242 703 631 or WhatsApp number 0712 800 197 or report at any nearest police station. On that note, we take a short break. Join us in the second segment. We are in the second segment of Crime Watch. Detectives in Harare arrested thieves for theft of motor vehicles. Crime Watch visited CID Vehicle Theft Squad. Let us hear more from our reporter.
She would use her cunning character to deceive car rentals into letting their vehicles for hire, believing that she was a genuine customer. But she would then use these vehicles for personal benefit, including selling some of them. This is 26-year-old Nadaina Tsitsi Zata, a resident of Waterfalls in Harare. Let us find out more.
We recently arrested one accused person by the name of Nadaina Tsitsi Zata in connection with theft of motor vehicle cases. In one of the cases, the accused person hired a motor vehicle from a local car rental, which is located in the central business district of Harare. After she hired the motor vehicle, she went on to process a fake duplicate registration book as well as a fake agreement of sale, which purported that the accused person had bought the motor vehicle from the registered owner. She would then use these fake documents to deceive whoever would want to buy any of the stolen motor vehicles. In the case of a Honda Fit, which the accused person stole on the 15th of November 2022, she went on to sell it to an innocent victim in Milton Park. The vehicle was sold at 6,500 United States dollars, which was paid in full.
At the time of this Crime Watch crew's visit at CID VTS Harare, we discovered that they had recovered 3 vehicles from this culprit, which include the Toyota Hiace that you see behind me, which is grey in color. They also recovered a Toyota Vanguard, as well as a Honda Fit that is black in color.
On the second count, the accused person went to Meborin, where she approached a local car rental. She hired 3 motor vehicles using the same method which she had used in the first count. The vehicles include a Toyota Hiace, a Toyota Vanguard, and a Honda Fit. She then produced the fake documents which she used to sell the stolen motor vehicles and managed to amass a total of 18,000 United States dollars in proceeds. After we received the report, thorough investigations were carried out, leading to the arrest of the accused person in Belgravia area, Harare. The accused person led to the recovery of the 3 motor vehicles stolen on the second count: Toyota Hiace, Toyota Vanguard, and the Honda Fit. We would like to urge members of the public that whenever they are buying valuable gadgets like motor vehicles, they should exercise due diligence in consulting established entities like the Central Vehicle Registry, CID Vehicle Theft Squad, and the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority. This will protect them from falling prey to such criminals. We are still carrying out investigations in order to recover the outstanding Honda Fit, which the accused person stole on the 15th of November 2022. In another case of theft of motor vehicle, we managed to arrest 3 accused persons after they stole a motor vehicle in Chitungwisa. The brief circumstances are that the complainant was having some drinks with friends. At one point, they left the motor vehicle unattended with the keys on the ignition port, going out to look for some food. Upon coming back, they discovered that the motor vehicle had been stolen and he made a report to the police. Investigations were carried out. We planted detectives on surveillance who got information which led to the arrest of the accused persons in Zico area whilst driving the stolen motor vehicle. We took the 3 accused persons to court, where one of the accused persons pleaded guilty. He was convicted and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. The other 2 accused persons denied the allegations, and they are still appearing in court for continuation of trial.
Moving on, the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe continues to disseminate road safety education. Let us hear more.
As Traffic Safety Council Zimbabwe, we have noted that during holidays there is an increase in the number of road traffic crashes. As a result, we carry out a number of awareness programs conscientizing the public on the need to be safe on the roads.
This year's festive season holiday campaign is running under the theme Save Lives, Destination Zero Deaths. What we are basically saying to our drivers is that when you get behind the wheel, strive to arrive alive without killing other people. The goal this festive season is to avoid injury, death, and property damage caused by road traffic accidents. As Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe, we are taking a holistic approach where we are saying everyone should take their part in promoting road safety this festive season.
Here are a few safety tips to consider when traveling this holiday. Number 1, avoid drinking and driving. Driving under the influence of alcohol clouds your judgment and slows down your reaction time. If you are to attend events where you find yourself drinking alcohol, invest in a designated driver. A designated driver is the person who has to remain sober for the purposes of driving. Avoid the use of cell phones while driving, as this may distract your focus and slows down your reaction time in case of emergency. Obey the speed limit at all costs, and be reminded to reduce speed and be extra cautious when you are driving in areas where there is high volumes of traffic and pedestrians. Rules of the road in Zimbabwe stipulates that light vehicles should not exceed 120 kilometers per hour and heavy vehicles should not exceed 80 kilometers per hour. Exceeding these stipulated speed limits may result in you losing control of your vehicle, thereby causing a road crash. Drivers are also encouraged to conduct all the pre-drive checks before embarking on a journey. These pre-drive checks include checking your oils, your coolant, and checking if your tires have the recommended tire pressure. You are also encouraged to invest in a reflective triangle, a reflective vest, and make sure you have a spare wheel, a spanner, and a jack. We urge you to take frequent rest breaks to minimize fatigue. We also encourage pedestrians to walk on pavements, sidewalks, or footpaths. When crossing the road, we encourage them to cross at designated places such as zebra crossings or intersections controlled by traffic lights. However, when crossing the road, make sure you cross when it is safe to do so. If you're traveling as a passenger, always wear your seatbelt. And children under the age of 10 must not be allowed in the front seat. This is because in the event of an accident, the pressure in the airbag has so much power enough to even kill the child. Even if it is a minor accident, it can result in loss of life. We have noted that during these holidays, motorists have a tendency of overloading. We therefore encourage all motorists to avoid overloading, as this may result in high fatality rates, even if the accident is minor. We have noted with concern that there are some drivers who are still putting additional lights on their vehicles. These bar lights have no dipping mechanism, hence they blind or dazzle other motorists. In the event that you come across a vehicle with an additional bar light, we encourage you to slow down and look slightly to the left to avoid collision. During these holidays, Traffic Safety Council Zimbabwe, in collaboration with Zimbabwe Republic Police and other stakeholders, will be conducting awareness campaigns on roadblocks, conscientizing the public on road safety.
On that note, we take a short break. Join us in the third and final segment. It is the third and final segment of Crime Watch. Ntumbane Police in Bulawayo recently honored members of the Neighborhood Watch Committee in their policing area for the sterling work they are doing in partnering the police to account for criminal elements. They were honored with certificates at an event where Superintendent Enoch Chishiri presided over the proceedings on behalf of the officer commanding police Bulawayo West District.
Takaunza program yatoti community policing initiatives, policing by popular participation, where we want to involve each and every citizen of Zimbabwe, particularly here in Emakandeni, to join hands with us in the prevention or in the fight against crime. We cannot be behind each and every citizen or behind each and every street or corner. Tichiona kuti mosha adzisukuparo. Tinokurudzirwa kupinda toti mucrime liaison committees. Iyo ndo yepamusoro. Apo tinoungana ma-representatives em-society kubvira kuma-youth, kubvira kuma-business community, ma-neighborhood, ma-residents, ma-churches, everyone is involved. Tine iyi yatakaunganira yatoti neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch kungwenza ngotaura kuti you are my neighbor, be the watch. Kuti ndichambombuda nditarisire pamba. But isi semapusa takaona kuti we should go further to train vanhu vaya vatiri kuti uyai mujoine Neighborhood Watch Committee or scheme. Varume vakamira apa kumberi kwedu ava chii chavamisa chatimisa pano pazuva ranhasi ndaudzwa kunzi vakaita basa rinokosha zvikuru mukupatrora kwavanoita manheru isusu takarara. They manage kusunga mbavha. Saka isusu seZimbabwe Republic Police taona zvakakosha kuti tivapewo ma-certificates ekuvatenga nekuvakurudzira basa ravari kuita.
We now move on to people on the police wanted list. ZRP Dangamvura is looking for Roland Rumbwere of house number 4893, area 3, Dangamvura, Mutare, for a case of rape, assault and theft. ZRP Nyamandlovu is looking for Tinashe Zulu of Dowa Village, Chief Daily, Nyamandlovu, for a case of murder. Sibusiso Ngwenya of Lukukwe Village, Chief Daily, Nyamandlovu, is being sought by ZRP Nyamandlovu for a case of rape and kidnapping. Should you have any information that may help in the location of those wanted people, feel free to contact any nearest police establishment or contact us on the following details. Our National Complaints Desk number is 0242 703 631. The website address is www.zrp.gov.zw. Our email address feedback@zrp.gov.zw. We also have a Twitter handle @PoliceZimbabwe and Facebook page Zimbabwe Republic Police. To those who may have missed this program, do not despair. You can watch any of our episodes on the ZRP YouTube channel Zimbabwe Republic Police. It has been a pleasure having you along. From me, Onesisa Sibanda, and the crew behind the scenes, pleasant viewing.